Peter, my boy, I noticed you and your brother arguing again. Mind if I speak with you for a moment?
Sure, Mr. Emmanuel, I just don't get him. John always thinks he's right, and he never listens to me.
I see. It's not easy when tempers flare and understanding seems far away. But tell me, Peter, why do you think these arguments keep happening?
Honestly, I think it's because John is so stubborn. He always wants things his way, and I'm tired of giving in.
I understand your frustration, Peter. But let me share something with you. Proverbs 15:1 says, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." Have you tried responding to John with gentleness instead of matching his energy?
I guess not. I usually get defensive, and that just makes things worse.
Exactly. When you meet his anger with calmness, it can diffuse the tension. Sometimes, being the peacemaker takes humility, but it's worth it for the sake of unity.
But what if he keeps being difficult?
Then remember Romans 12:18, if possible, as far as it depends on you, be peaceable with all men. You can't control John's actions, but you can control your own. When you choose peace, you set an example, and over time, it can influence him too.
Thanks a lot, sir. Really appreciate you for taking your time to share this kind words with me.
You are welcome, my son. Always remember to be at peace. John, can we talk for a moment? I noticed you and Peter had another disagreement earlier.
He's so frustrating, Mr. Emmanuel. He always challenges me, even when I know I'm right.
I hear you, John. But have you considered how Peter might feel? You're the older brother, and he looks up to you more than you realize. Ephesians 4:2-3 reminds us, with all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love, earnestly endeavoring to maintain the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace.
I never thought about it that way. Maybe I've been too hard on him.
It's not about being hard or soft, it's about being fair and loving. When you show understanding and patience, you pave the way for peace. Sometimes, letting go of being right is the most mature thing you can do. John, I've spoken with Peter, and now, I want you to consider this Bible verse, Psalm 133:1, "How good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell together in unity." You two are brothers, bounded not just by blood but by love.
Thanks, sir. Really appreciate.
I'm happy I could share some words of advice to you, my boy. Just try and make peace with your brother.
Brother John, I don't like fighting with you.
Me neither. I guess I've been too stubborn.
And Peter, you've admitted to being defensive. Can you both commit to approaching each other with more understanding and less pride?
Yes, we'll try.
Good. Remember, peace isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Jehovah wants us to live in harmony, and with his help, you both can. Pray for each other and for strength to overcome these moments of conflict. Conflicts, even among family, are inevitable, but unity is possible when humility, patience, and love lead the way. Meditate on Proverbs 15:1, Romans 12:18, and Psalm 133:1. Choose to be a peacemaker today. Like, share, and subscribe. If this story inspired you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need encouragement. Don't forget to subscribe for more uplifting content.